Good morning, everyone. You join us for this test match between India and New Zealand. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions for the day, and with the pitch looking as dry as it is, it would certainly favour batting first. I reckon there could be a lot of runs early on. Something that shouldn't cause any problems is the weather. Absolutely stunning out there. Perfect for cricket, not a cloud in the sky, and no threat of rain anytime soon.
There'll be a lot in this pitch for the bowlers. I reckon it's a good call to bowl first. As captain, you feel if you can get some early wickets and expose this lineup, you'll be in a great position later on.
They'll be looking to play in what we call the V early on. A straight bat, keeping the elbow bent and upright, and then look to expand the shot making as they settle in. Couldn't get it through the field. 2 runs coming from the over. India are 133 for 3. The right arm. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. A direct hit and it's gone. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Onto that early. That could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Tried for something a little bit different that last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Yes, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. No. Terrible shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of a very good over for the batters. Henry, ready to start from the stadium end.
Thank you for coming to the stream.
Henry, ready to start from the stadium end. Misses everything. Misses everything.
Please like the video.
Times that shot to perfection.
Sorry.
Power and precision in that shot.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary. That was a brilliant boundary, really well timed, and now starting to score quickly.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Through the gap, great shot.
A textbook back foot shot. Anyone would be proud of that. It just flies to the boundary.
You can't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Well, that over was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Mitchell, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Wow, that missed the lot. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists, wide of square leg. Could be four.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will he reply?
Can't get that outside the ring field. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
New batter coming out. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
A few moves made in the field.
Edged it, peach of a ball. Everyone's gone up, really confident appeal. Got to follow. That last delivery found the edge, but no reward, putting the pressure on the batter. Amazing reflexes, and that stuck. An amazing grab. What a catch. What an absolute beauty of a catch. Divine diving catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Doesn't beat the infield.
Some adjustments to the field.
Picks the gap perfectly. Two runs added. New Zealand are 38 for 1. King ready to start from the pavilion end.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Quick onto that in the infield. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Outside edge. End of the over, just the one off it. New Zealand up. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
The delivery was poor, but it still needed to be put away. And what a lovely shot to bring up the 4.
A boundary last delivery. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate now? Straight to the fielder.
Wait on. Come on, work on your flight here.
Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. Over completed, 4 runs added. New Zealand are 51 for 1. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has work to do.
It was an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and drove it through the covers for 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
there.
Well batted, 4 runs off the over. New Zealand are 62 for 1. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Lovely sound off the bat, beats the infield, maybe 4.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. A boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Right there.
Picks the gap perfectly.
That really wasn't a great delivery. It was seen early and dispatched.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've always got to make them play on your terms. Inside edge.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary. Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Right there.
Dug that out well.
Right there.
End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment.
Right. Right there.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. couldn't get it through the field. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. That's the over. The right armer is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Bumrah back on now. King back into the attack.
It's coming on to bowl. Change of bowling, the medium.
As they take guard, they'll want a big opportunity here. They've done well in recent weeks, putting up some solid scores. Should be coming in with some confidence already. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Seven runs added in that over. India are 117 for 3. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Opened the face of the bat really well. Through the infield, and that'll be 4 more.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Quick arm in. That was a missed opportunity there. Need to take those moments by the scruff of the neck. Bracewell coming into the attack from the stadium end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Sears ready to start from the pavilion end. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Lovely sound off the bat. Beats the infield, maybe 4.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Mitchell into the attack now from the stadium end. Very good shot there. Trouble here. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This is
King, the spinner, coming into the attack. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Can't get that outside the ring field. New Zealand absorbing the pressure well from the bowlers.
nearly got through, just about hit it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4. A textbook back foot shot. Anyone would be proud of that. It just flies to the boundary.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Some adjustments to the field. A few moves made in the field.
Nicely played, perfect timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, 4 runs all the way.
Yes, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, 9 off it. New Zealand are up. King ready to start from the stadium end. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Nice, solid defensive shot. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Great shot, he's pulled that one away, 4 more.
These are the sort of shots you just stand back and admire. Gets onto the back foot, rolls the wrist to keep control and finds the boundary.
End of the over, the bat.